Hey everybody, welcome to the amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con. I think that we're all really excited to see Stan here. I mean, are we not? I mean, this is absolutely a big reason. I know, I'm talking way over on the other side of the table. You know, I just want to jump on over there and be like, dude, this is Stan Lee. We're really stoked that you guys came out today and spent your weekend with us at the show. I know that you're going to have a lot of questions for Stan. We're very thankful for you being here and spending your time with us. It absolutely means the world to us, Stan. Thank you so much. Now, I'd like to also introduce Max Anderson.
All you people with nothing better to do. This is Max Anderson, my friend, my associate, and my ears. I don't hear that well. So if you have anything that you're going to say, and I'm sure you will, he will repeat it to me so I'll know what the hell it was you said.
Hey guys, we're going to start off with questions, so I'm pretty sure we'll start with this side right here, and then we'll work that way, and then we'll come around this way. So, just stand up. If you guys have questions, put your hand up, and we'll just go randomly. What you got?
Two-part question, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm wondering what the best thing and the worst thing somebody has done with one of your creations.
He's asking a question. What is the best thing?
I know it's a question. You don't tell me he's
You say you got fun, I'll do it.
Can we get somebody else?
I'll do it.
I got the
I'll
last
do
one.
it. This question is, what is the best and worst thing that someone's done with your creation?
Now there's a tough one to answer. I think the best things that were done with my creation are the movies that they've made of them, because the movies are great. And, the worst thing is not giving me starring roles in the movies. That's obvious.
Another question? Right.
I know you've seen all the Marvel movies. What was your favorite one? Which is your least favorite one?
Which is your least and most favorite one?
Well, I really love them all. I guess maybe I love the Iron Man movies. I love the SpiderMan movies. The Avengers are great. Captain America's terrific. Fantastic Four, wow. The X-Men, you can't beat them. Daredevil didn't do that. But they're going to do another Daredevil.
Marvel Studios!
And it's going to be great. And you'd better go to see it, because I'm going to come back and ask you questions about it after it is.
Obviously, you've been really successful, in business and building this multimedia empire. What kind of advice would you have, for people, in college and stuff going forward that want to have the success that you've had?
Be lucky. I really don't know how to answer that. Do you mean getting into comics as an artist or a writer, or getting into movies as a writer or an actress, or what? They're different. I mean, it would be different advice for each.
Being that successful in business.
Being successful in business.
Well, I'm not that successful in business, because everybody thinks I get all the money from these movies, and I don't. I don't know. That's the toughest question anybody could ever ask. Because frankly, I think luck has more to do with it than anything. If you're in the right place at the right time, if you're working for somebody that you get along well with, you could be just as good, but you're working for somebody that you don't get along well with and you never get anywhere. Or you could try to start your own business. You could be lucky as hell and you succeed, or you could fail. I don't want to try to make up some advice that'll be meaningless. And it's the toughest question in the world to tell somebody how to succeed, really. I don't know. And that's the first time I've been stumped, so somebody give that girl a no prize.
All right, we have another question right over here.
Hi, Seth. I was wondering if there's ever been more than one Native American comic character?
More than one what?
Native American.
Not that I know of. We had Wyatt Wingfoot. I brought him into the Fantastic Four story series as an Indian, and I hoped he'd become a permanent part of the series, but somehow, after I left the book, they sort of dropped him over. I don't know of any other books that have a Native American. No, I don't. There should be some.
You have X-Men, Thunderbird. Warpath.
Who's Thunderbird?
Warpath. You have Thunderbird in the X-Men.
You see, it shows I haven't been following the books lately. We have them in the X-Men, I'm glad. I didn't know. No, really, I do not have time to read the books. I know what they're publishing, and here I didn't even... Do they have titles of their own, or are they characters?
Just characters.
Just characters. Yeah, that's why I didn't know them. I just know the titles. And if I had to stop and read the books, I'd never get my work done. And don't ask me what my work is, because I'm not sure of that.
Right on. We have another question back there.
You've had a lot of ups and downs over the years. Now that you know what you know, it's 2013. If you had to do it all over again, what would you change? And are you going to do any cameos in your own comic books now that you've done them in your own movies?
What about the cameos? There is a new comic book coming out called Stan Lee's Mighty Seven, where it's more than a cameo, but I'm one of the cast members in the story. The book will be out soon. Try it. You'll get a kick out of it if you buy it. If you don't like it, don't tell me, because I'm easily offended. But I don't know what I would do different. I just fell into everything. I fell into the job of comics. I heard there was an opening at a publishing company, and I didn't even know it was for comics. I applied for the opening, and I got a job as an assistant to Simon and Kirby. And then later on, I just stayed with the company and moved up, and I became president finally, and I hated the job because suddenly I was told I had to give them a 5-year plan. I don't know what I'm going to have for breakfast tomorrow, and I had to give the company a 5-year plan. So I stopped being the president, and then I just traveled around promoting Marvel, and then I went to the coast, to Los Angeles, and we're working now on movies and television. But when I say working on them, I try to come up with the ideas and so forth, but I don't write the scripts, I don't produce them, I don't direct them. The movies say executive producer Stan Lee, but that's like an honorary thing. I really don't produce the movies. I just try to stay out of everyone's way and not get in trouble.
All right, we have one right over here.
This is kind of like, doesn't relate to anything here, but if you had to make a decision one time, you can never change your answer. Would you rather be a pirate or a ninja?
It's funny, I heard if I had to make a decision, and then the interesting part I couldn't get.
Would I be a pirate or a ninja?
I have to choose between being a pirate or a ninja. I guess I'd be a ninja, because you could be an incompetent pirate, but if you're a ninja, nobody better pick on you. And as you can tell, I'm a pretty tough guy to begin with. I want to tell you, you people are incredible. I've done 1,000 panels. The questions are always the same, but not here.
Right on. All right, how about you?
Hey, Mr. Lee, I read your works a lot. If you were to make a new superhero now, what would his name be? What would his superpower be?
I didn't hear that.
If
You didn't get it either.
If you were to make a new superhero for 2013, what would his name be? What would his superpowers be?
I can't hear.
Would somebody come up here and take a microphone for him?
All right, so let me get this straight. If you were making a comic book character now, what would his name be and what would his superpowers be? I think that's what this gentleman wanted to know.
Well, I'm working on a few now that we're hoping to do movies of, but I'm not allowed to tell you. They'd kill me if I announced what they were. You see, that's what I mean. You people are incredible. You come up with questions that you can't answer. I can't tell you if I had a great idea for a comic book, you think I'm going to let them all know? Before the panel is over, they go running out and doing their own comic. And I'd be sitting here and they'd have been ahead of me.
Enough said. Enough said.
Enough said.
All right, we have another question right over here.
How does Spider-Man make his web shooters?
That's a good question.
Well, when I wrote the strip originally, he made little web shooters himself. He wore them on his wrist, and he put some kind of chemical in them, and when he went like that, it would shoot out. However, for the movies, they decided to make it what they call organic. It's part of his body. When the radioactive, or the whatever I called it radioactive. I think they call it something else. But anyway, when the spider bit him, he became like a spider. So now he just shoots the webbing out naturally the way a spider does. So, what was the question? Well, he doesn't make the webbing. The webbing is part of his body. And just like a spider, when he needs it, he just shoots it out. I'm looking in that direction. I'd feel like an idiot if the question came from over there. Yeah, okay. I never know where it's coming from.
Oh, you're right on it, Stan. You're right on it. We have another question right over here.
When he says over here, where is over here?